There was a time when rallying wasn't just a motorsport, it was a full-blown war between man, machine, and the nature. Welcome to Group B, a brief but unforgettable chapter in the history of World Rally Championship. From 1982 to 1986, car manufacturers were given almost unlimited freedom. No strict limits on power, no mandated safety features, just speed. The result? Rally cars were so fast, so powerful, and so dangerous, they were banned forever. Today, on the racing helmet, we are counting down the top 5 greatest Group B rally cars of all time. These machines didn't just race, they roared into legends, leaving behind fire, dust, and goosebumps. Get ready because this is going to be wild. Back then, when Peugeot was known for making sports cars instead of cheap bad cars, they created the Peugeot 205 Turbo 16. The lion of France that came out of nowhere and conquered everything. Don't be fooled by its hatchback body. The T16 was a mid-engine, all-wheel drive turbocharged monster with over 415 horsepower packed into a lightweight shell. It was short and agile, like a boxer built for the gravel ring. In just its full season in 1985, the 205 T16 won 7 out of 12 World Rally Championship events. By 1986, it had secured back-to-back constructors' titles for Peugeot. It was driven by rally legends like Ali Vatanen, Timo Salonen, and Juha Kakkonen. It wasn't just fast, it was nearly unstoppable, and it marked the beginning of France's dominance in Group B. At number 4 is an Italian masterpiece, the Lancia O37. It looked like it belonged on a racetrack, and that's because it did. The O37 was rear-wheel drive. Yes, in a time when four-wheel drive was taking over. But Lancia didn't care. They focused on lightness, precision, and handling. The body was made from carbon Kevlar, and the engine, a supercharged 2-liter 4-cylinder that screamed to life with over 300 horsepower. In 1983, against all odds, the Lancia O37 defeated the Audi Quattro to win the World Rally Championship. It remains the last rear-wheel drive car ever to do so. Behind the wheel, legends like Walter and Mako Allen, pushing the O37 to its limits on twisty tarmac stages where grip was king. This car was a rebel, a purist's dream, the last stand of old-school rallying before the four-wheel drive storm. Also, if you are still watching the video so far, please subscribe so I can bring more legendary cars for you. Number 3 is not just a rally car, it's a revolution. The Audi Quattro S1 E2, the beast that changed rally forever. Audi was the first to bring full-time four-wheel drive to rally, and when they combined it with the turbocharged 2.1-liter inline-5 pumping out 500 horsepower, the results were terrifying. The S1 E2 version took it to another level. Giant wings, huge front splitters, extended bodywork. It looked like a snowplow from hell, and it drove like one too. In 1985, Walter took the S1 E2 to the top of Pikes Peak in record time. It was loud, violent, and barely controllable. But when it hooked up, it was faster than anything else on the planet. The Quattro didn't just win races, it reshaped what the rally car was. Everything that followed owed it a depth. At number 2 is a car that looked like it dropped in from another planet, the Ford RS200. This wasn't a modified production car. Ford built it from scratch for one reason, to dominate Group B. It had a mid-mounted 1.8-liter turbocharged engine, an advanced four-wheel drive system, and in evolution trim, it produced over 600 horsepower. It was a scalpel compared to the sledgehammers of the time. Precise, balanced, and surprisingly fast. 0 to 100 just 2.8 seconds on dirt. That's modern hypercar territory on gravel roads. It debuted in 1986 and tragically, it barely got time to shine. Group B was on its last breath. But even in its short time, the RS200 showed that Ford had created something truly special, a machine ahead of its time. To this day, it's one of the most collectible and respected Group B cars ever made. And at number 1, the most fearsome Group B car of them all, the Lancia Delta S4. This thing wasn't just fast, it was terrifying. It used both a supercharger and a turbocharger, creating a twin-charge 1.8-liter engine that delivered instant boost and zero lag. Output over 500 horsepower. And some said it even made more. 0 to 100 kilometers in 2.5 seconds on gravel. This was a car that defied physics. The chassis was tube frame, the body was composite, the suspension was race grade, and it was piloted by perhaps the most fearless man in rally history, Henry Toivonen. But the Delta S4 story is bittersweet. In 1986, during the Tour de Corso, Toivonen and co-driver Sergio Cresto crashed and were killed in a fire explosion. The wreck was so severe, it left no clear answers. That tragedy marked the end of Group B. The Delta S4 was the pinnacle and the tipping point. It was too fast, too powerful, too dangerous. And that's why it stands as the greatest Group B car of all time. Group B burned bright and burned fast. It gave us machines we never thought possible, drivers who became legends, and the moments we will never forget. It was the Wild West of rallying, and though it only lasted 4 years, its impact will echo through motorsport forever. What's your favorite Group B rally car? Let's talk about it in the comments. And if you love this ride through rally's most dangerous era, smash that like button, subscribe and ring that notification bell. This is the Racing Helmet, where legends live on. And we are just getting started.